What is up, everybody? Welcome to Fairway Media's coverage of the 49th Annual Doug Newland Memorial Championships, the Washington State Championships powered by Innova.
This is the longest running disc golf tournament in the world, directed by Matt Van Dusen. We're out on the Romuloid course at Fort Steilacoom. We got Max Spears and Trevor Loftin, myself on the commentary. This is round 2, the back 9 of the second round course. Hopefully you guys caught the front run. We got Caleb Joyner, Colin Bryant, Carter Ahrens, and Trevor Loftin, myself on the card, just killing it in the video here. Starting on hole 10 on the back 9. This is a par 4, 526-foot shot. This is a shot you want to start off backhand in the air and have it turning to the right of the center tree, or left of the center tree and have it turning right after that tree. It's a long Anheuser shot, turning to the right and having coming back to the left. This is a roller, air shot, anything you can get to 526 feet is going to go well here.
This is really a dealer's choice shot. You can throw anything you want. Big air shot, big roller. You're just trying to chew off as much distance as you can.
Yeah, some of the guys on this card might be able to throw 500 feet, so hopefully they can get by the basket here. Let's see what Colin got here.
Colin's got pretty big distance. He could chew off close to 500 feet here.
Boom.
No. Boom. Looks like he got a little bit too over on it. Maybe there's some headwind out there. This hole, it's very soft par 4. He's really trying to get the eagle. Anywhere you land, you're probably going to get the birdie, so everyone here is going for an eagle, especially in the division.
Trevor, would you say Carter's the furthest thrower on this card?
Maybe in the division, in the entire tournament. He puts a great move on this. That's turning right around the tree you want to miss. Around the last tree. The basket's right behind that center tree. He actually skips under the basket, long of the basket. He's 20 feet long.
That is demolished by Carter.
Demolished and demoralizing.
So do you think he skips under the shadow of the cage there?
Yes, exactly. He almost puts it in. And I have to go next. I'm going something in the trilogy, Freedom Plastic. Trying to throw a roller. Extremely unstable. I think it's like a 14 minus 8.
Roller. Freedom. Come on.
You're no slouch with the distance. This looks to be a little too flipped maybe, but it's pushing way up there.
Yeah, it's a little too flippy, but it gets me up there, maybe about 80, 90 feet to the basket.
So fast. I didn't think it would turn that quick.
It's like 14 minus 6.
Here we've got Caleb throwing the same white disc he's been leaning on for a lot of these distance shots.
Yeah, come on.
Puts a good move on it. Looks like it's coming back. Ooh, catches that one tree you want to get left of.
Yeah, that's a bummer for Caleb. It looked like he had a lot of speed left in that disc. Put a good move on it.
I put like 130 into that one.
Still should be able to clean this up for a birdie. Swings his forehand out left.
Good upshot from Caleb there. Colin from about 150 feet.
Smooth, a little bit long. Should be pretty easy.
I think I've got a nice putt. This has brought my putting range. I'm going to put all that I can into this one. A little too low.
That wasn't a run at all.
We get a smart from Caleb. Giving a little razz there to Trevor.
Now we get to see where Carter landed. Skipped probably under the basket, 20 feet long on a par 4, 526-foot shot.
Wow. You can really tell from this angle how he came right by the basket.
This is for eagle.
On the pole, perfect putt. Beauty from Carter.
Yeah.
Eagle.
The only eagle for the round. Great shot from Carter there. Great to see.
Colin with a nice cleanup birdie there. Caleb cleans up the birdie as well. This is a pretty straightforward hole. Eagle's really the only stroke separation that you're going to get. You're going to see some pars on it, but pretty much every player that's looking to contend is going to birdie this hole.
Yeah, most par 4s out here on the rhododendron course they're very soft. There's not many par 4s that are hard to get.
Yeah, the Rubicon definitely will test you on the par 3s, not so much on the 4s.
Here we got hole 11. It's a par 3, 381-foot shot. There's trees left and right off the tee pad. It really forces you to throw a flex backhand. You started on Anheuser and have it come back on Heiser at the very last second. Everyone's going to try to do the exact same shot. Carter throws it on Annie. It's very stable though, but he got enough power on it to get it by the basket. That's a great shot. You just want to get it right behind that tree that he got behind.
Yeah, he's practically throwing an ace run on that shot.
Yeah.
Colin looking for something similar. A little too turned.
Yeah, if that comes back left, that puts him maybe circle 2, edge of circle 2.
Trevor, you're going back to that same Heimberg Destroyer,
Just
it
a
appears?
stable Destroyer, trying to do what those guys did. Put it on Annie and have it come back at the last second.
I maybe like yours the best. That
Yeah, it looks like I
stuck.
parked it. Great shot. Good feeling to get.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Pretty cool. That is cool, dude.
That is cool, dude.
It is cool.
He likes it. A little smile. He's trying to play it off, but he likes a good shot. Let's see if Caleb can match it. Caleb likes to throw these flex lines.
That's the
late.
one mistake you can make on this hole is turning your Annie a little too soon and hitting that tree you want to get to the left of.
Yeah, a lot of room to approach here. He appears to be trying to make that.
Yeah, from his verbal commentary.
Yeah,
Looks
valiant
like he was trying
effort.
to make it. Here's Colin from about circle 2's edge, 70 feet. Straddle. Doesn't look like he has much legs into it.
Wow. Wow. From the youngster, almost all arm.
That's an amazing
Holy
putt.
moly.
Didn't even get any legs into it. Like Max said, all arm, 70 feet, puts it in the basket.
15 years old, making putts like that. Hasn't even grown into his body yet. Unbelievable.
Great
Carter,
putt from Carter.
the two young guns on the card. Easy birdies. Trevor is very parked. Caleb here looks to clean up par.
Perfect.
Nice, Caleb.
I was waiting for the up.
It's too short.
One for birds.
Got to be at least 25 or more. Yeah, I mean, here I am, just tapping in my birdie. Caleb had that easy par there.
This looks like no stress for Trevor.
Yeah.
Nothing really to worry about.
Yikes.
Is that a little camera nerves, maybe?
I don't know. You know, you don't make them all, is what I would say. Can't make them all.
That is true. You know who is making them all is Colin Bryant, who is on a 7 birdie in a row streak throughout this round. Quite unbelievable.
Yeah, Colin is just killing it right now. Hole 12, par 3, 423-foot shot. Very similar to the last hole. You want to throw just a 400-foot shot. It goes over. It's a little bit downhill, and you want to miss this last tree either left or right to give yourself a putt. You're just trying to get out of this gap off the tee and then have your disc kind of doing an S-turn, slight S-turn the entire way.
Yeah, tricky shot here. All the players have the distance for it. This is going to be a little left side. It's going to put him to about 35 feet. He's got a nice open putt, though. Colin is going for 8 in a row here. I don't even know what you would call that. That's like a full Thanksgiving plate with all the fixins. If you could get an 8-pack going.
Cranberry sauce and everything.
Oh, yeah. He's got the sauce for sure.
Too easy for Colin there. Just circles the basket.
I really don't think you can throw that shot better to get that little bit of drift without the disc turning over. Nice stability. Beautiful shot.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do the same.
This is a flippier destroyer for you?
Yeah, I just didn't get it high enough. I think it slipped out of my hand. A little frustrated after that last hole, but that should be an easy par from there.
Caleb still leaning on this white disc. I like this line if it has the stability.
Get on it.
Yeah.
That's in Caleb country for sure.
For sure. Middle of circle 2.
He needs to start stacking some birdies. He's only at par for the round right now, while Colin has surpassed him by a full 9 strokes, Carter by 6, Trevor's got him by 1.
Great putt from Carter. Probably edge of circle 2, in somewhere in circle 2.
He's fishing, and that's a striper right there.
Great analogy. Here I am. Bad upshot. Gave myself about 25 feet and just did not commit to the putt. Fortunately, we've taken a bogey there.
Line looked pretty good, just a touch low. Somewhere near the pole, though.
Oh! Never again.
Caleb calls a yep that doesn't seem to fall there. Maybe a bit overconfident. Colin for the 8-pack, for the full Thanksgiving plate, all the fixins, give it to the youngster. 17 down, really has taken command of this card.
It's a great bonus birdie on hole 12 here. Feels great to get that one.
I didn't even see it. Get like that. I didn't see that. It was exactly where I should have looked.
On to hole 13, par 3, 357 feet. We are looking to push a stable disc through this gap initially, flat, drifting ever so slightly to the right so that you can avoid these branches on this tree you see here. Then you can find yourself falling back into the green, slight skip up to the basket. Your best shot is going to be something in like the 9-10 speed range. I'm guessing Carter is going slower here, maybe a slower fairway
I think he's
driver.
going the Firebird of Lone Star,
Good shot, Carter.
whatever they call that. Mad Cats, I think.
Yeah, he's got a nice low skipper going there. That's going to be pretty easy work for a birdie.
Yeah, great shot from Carter. Colin's going Felon, I'm sure. You just want to push something hard right and have it fade hard left at the end. 350. These guys have the power to push their 9-speed fairway drivers that far.
What are you looking to throw here, Trevor? You going that
No.
Sexton Firebird?
No, I go Thunderbird. I need a little bit more than these guys. I don't have all of what they got.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I throw PD on this hole.
That's pretty cool. Get under. Under.
A bit unfortunate there for Colin. This is going to be his first real challenge in this birdie streak.
Yep. Caleb trying to flex that one, the white one over that he throws a lot. Looks like he got a little burnt over on it. Catches the tree before he gets into jail. He will have a putt from where he is. That's the gap that you want to be in. And I throw the same shot as Caleb high, but just didn't get it turned over as much as him.
Oh, you hit the same tree.
But caught the tree that you want to miss left or right. Probably have like a 50, 60-foot putt from there.
That's pretty close to the right shot, though. A little tiny bit more right. I think that's working out well for you.
Yep.
Caleb doesn't get his hand extended into that putt. Doesn't really give it a chance. Colin being tested here. He did hit the long straddle putt from pinched up next to a tree. Let's see if he can navigate these branches.
Yeah, it looks like a clean putt. Not many branches in the way.
Oh, beautiful line. Touch low. Reached for it, but couldn't quite get it there. Here we've got Trevor, 36 feet, a little bit of jump, slightly too high. It's going to skip off, and he's going to be coming back for par. Nice putt. Cleans up. He doesn't like it, but he was able to get off the hole without too much damage here.
Yeah, disappointing to miss the putt, but it's easy to get a par.
Oh, you're good.
Caleb cleans up. Little freeze frame there. Carter with a park job, looking to take a stroke on the card.
Yeah, great shot with his Mad Cats.
I just throw.
Colin with
Straight
a
turn.
little teeny tiny tapper there for a par to end his birdie streak at 8 in a row.
Hole 14, we got a par 3, 259-foot shot. There's two lines you can take. You can take this right side gap on the left side that we're seeing here, or you can take the left gap on the right camera we're seeing. Most players take the right gap with a stable mid-range, gator, justice, whatever you got. You're just trying to throw something soft and just skip under these branches like Carter's doing here to give yourself an easy putt. This is one of the easiest holes on the course. The only mistake you can make is sawing your shot off early and hitting those branches that are on that right side gap.
Yeah, there is a tree to the right side if you grip it too tight, but you really have to swing it way too wide to catch those.
Yep. Colin threw it a little bit straight, but he'll have a putt from circle's edge. It looks like Caleb drew it inside, left it a little bit sawed off, hit those early trees. He's going to have a hard putt for birdie.
What are you throwing here, Trevor? Is this like a Cayman, Gator?
This is my Justice. Hoping to get around the trees and have it get to the basket early.
Looks a little early out of your hand.
Yeah, I learned Justice probably a little bit too stable on this hole. You want to throw something that pushes straight and then fades at the end rather than fades hard the entire way.
We got Caleb, hat backwards, looking to convert.
Ooh, really gives it everything.
That's a full sendaroo.
Yeah, really sacrificing his body for that. Still not enough. Both of us just kind of throwing up for birdie or for par.
Nice up by you there. I'm sure you're a bit disappointed on a hole
Very
like this.
disappointed.
Let's see.
Easiest hole in the course. Here's Colin from circle's edge.
Makes his birdie. Gets it back on the birdie streak here. Let's see if he can string a few more together to finish out this round.
Even had a train horn congratulating him on his putt. Here's Carter. Probably 18 feet. Should be automatic for this guy.
Yep, right in there. Birdie for Carter. He's been able to draw within 2 of Colin, while Caleb and Trevor have fallen off the pace a bit here.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you know, this Rhombus course is really a tough one. It requires a lot of precise distance, which throughout the course of a round can be challenging to stay focused and make sure that you're really throwing those lawn dart style shots that travel far but go right where you want them to.
Yeah, if you're on your drives, you're really slaying the course up, but if you're just off an inch, you might be missing every birdie out here. Hole 15, it's a par 3, 320-foot shot. You want to miss this middle tree left or right. The left gap is a little bit bigger than the right gap, so if you're taking the left gap, you're throwing a forehand or a backhand flip up. If you're taking the right gap, you're throwing something that pushes straight and fades at the last second. Basket is tucked away into a nest of trees. If you land by the basket, you might have a couple trees to contend with, but pretty straightforward hole.
Yeah, that right side gap I really think is a sucker's gap. The left side is much more open, much easier to throw. Carter doesn't quite get this turned over, but he's going to push out there and have some sort of look.
Yeah, about 45 feet. Carter trying the forehand line, flexing it left, coming back to the right.
Yeah, Colin does a nice job there of putting it right on the green. Here we've got Caleb, the third of our triple C's. This is that founder bayonet that he's been throwing throughout all of our coverage on this tournament.
Trying to follow Colin. Looks like he does well, but maybe gets a little bit too stable on it. Still going to have a putt from the right side.
Yeah, drops that shoulder, doesn't quite get the full extension into the shot. Are you looking that right side gap here?
Yeah, left side gap, actually. I'm trying leopard 3 hyzer flip. I don't think I got enough on the flip. I'm looking to be right about the same spot as Carter on the left side. Both of us just didn't get the flip over.
Good snap out of your hand. You know, this shot is listed at 320. I think that's probably accurate, but you really only need to throw a 300-ish foot shot as you almost make it from distance there.
Yeah, I haven't been getting many birdies this round. I was thinking I should give this one a solid run. Almost put it in. Had the height. Felt good.
Yeah, at this point it's worth giving it a bid. We've got our tournament director in the background there, Matt Van Dusen, taking a little bit of footage, checking on our lead card as Carter narrowly misses. Caleb with the tree in a slightly annoying position.
Ooh, and a great putt from Caleb, catching the branch but still getting it to go in.
Yeah, I think the branch only knocked a couple of dirt particles off of his disc to clean it up as it got into the basket.
Great putt from Caleb there.
Now this is you coming back after the run from the opposite side.
Yeah, about 15 feet. Should be easy.
Nice putt. Caleb likes it. Gives you a little attaboy there. Take your par, move on. Good effort on your birdie attempt.
And I missed right on that putt to get a par. It's like impossible.
Little tippity tapper there for par. Colin stacking more birdies. On to the next.
Some fans for Colin there.
Yeah, this is hole 16, par 3, 309 feet. This is an island hole. You'll notice some flags that the drone just flew over. That marks the end of the initial inbound spot. That ridge there then marks the rest of the island where the green is. You have to land inside of that ridge where the painted line is. If you are outside of that, it plays as hazard. So you will still putt from where your disc lies, but you'll be taking a penalty stroke. The only real obstacles here are the branches that hang on either side of the gap as you attempt to approach the island. We'll see what our players do.
Yeah, surprisingly low ceiling for this kind of tunnel shot.
This looks to have a really nice pace, great height. Beautiful, beautiful shot from Colin. There's the TD there in the blue hoodie. Shouts to Matt.
Yeah, really got that camera pose going. Caleb with an amazing shot with his forehand. Does it stay in? It does stay in. Great shot from Caleb.
Yeah, tests the deep OB, but really well done with that bayonet of his. Here we've got, I believe this is a penny putter from Carter. A little bit turned, catches the ridge, bounces in. That should only be maybe 9 feet. We've got a bunch of park jobs here, so Trevor's looking to throw his stable JK AVR with the Oregon State Beavers stamp on it.
That is correct. Just didn't get it turned over. Unfortunately, caught the cabbage of the oak trees in the hazard, just laying up for bogey. I don't want to put it out of bounds again.
Yeah, not worth going double OB. Once you give yourself not a good enough angle to run it, you've got to just kind of take your medicine there.
OB's only maybe 12 feet behind the basket.
Nice putt. Good
Colin converts.
Cool putter.
Trevor, it's nice to hear you keeping the vibes high, even though this round and particularly this hole hasn't gone the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, it's
Still
tough to watch.
cheering on your partners.
Yeah. Yep, fun to see people on the card doing well, even if you aren't doing well. Great to keep the spirits high.
Yeah, and you're a good card mate. You're showing that off. You and Caleb both. Keeping your heart in it, trying to compete the whole way through. Nice
really
birdie
cool, guys.
there for
He's on
Caleb.
Yeah, why didn't you have like 9 tree pumps like everybody else does?
I do.
Trevor for his bogey.
Can't all be good, okay?
And on to hole 17.
Hole 17, par 3, 370-foot shot. This is one of the tougher shots on the course. You have a low ceiling to hit. You can see these branches that we're flying under right now, maybe 12 feet off the ground. We're trying to throw a shot that pushes straight and then skips hard left to where the basket is. There's a bunker left that's hazard, and there's a bunker long that's hazard. You're trying not to land in any of these as you push a far pushing skipper, probably with one of your distance drivers. Or if you want to throw there's an inside line that you can flip up to flat, even a more difficult shot. Most of us are just trying to throw the outside skipper to try to get to the basket to have a birdie putt. Yeah, definitely a bonus birdie.
There is a mandatory on the last tree of the inside gap, I believe. Yeah, what do you like to throw? You don't go inside gap, you go outside. So we've got Colin going inside gap here.
Colin went the inside gap. You can see the Mando there. You need to go to the right of that. If you're taking that inside gap, you want to throw something that flips up from hyzer to flat, that pushes on hyzer. If you're taking the outside gap, you're throwing something stable that skips over. Caleb's going something like a cut roller, unconventional. Doesn't quite get over on it. Not a bad play, but just doesn't hit the line perfect.
Yeah, a little too much cut. Carter goes, here's what you're talking about with that wide hyzer skipping line. Carter seems to have done that.
I think that's
really
the
well.
ideal line where you throw it wide and have it skip to the basket, miss the trees in the middle, and have it skip all the way left. I'm going to try to copy his line here with stable destroyer.
Yeah, the inside gap is much more technical. The outside hyzer, if you can play it right, it's really just a rip it and grip it shot where you pick your spot, throw a stable disc.
Yeah, the T-pads on with a little bit of a step up can trick you a little bit. Looks like I copied Carter's line, but just a tad too high and caught the branches.
Here we've got Colin from maybe 85. Yeah, a little late on that release. Leaves him at about 26 feet. Caleb with a full flexor. Good bid, but not quite enough. Here you are, Trevor. Are you trying to make this or are you laying up?
Definitely trying to make it. Haven't made many this round. Got to give it a bid.
It's like a nice line.
Just not enough.
Yeah, just
tough to jump short. That far.
Here we've got Colin. Left side saves the par.
Yeah, good par from Colin.
His self-described grip lock putt won't hurt him too bad.
Carter has it parked 10 feet. Just gonna tap it in. This is a bonus birdie for sure, so it's good to get this one.
Yeah, Carter really played that hole to perfection. Picks up a stroke on everyone. Trevor with a little giggle as he cleans up here. Caleb drops in, and we're on to the last hole. Hole 18, par 4, 497 feet. There's a couple different ways that you can approach this hole. There's a lot of trees and a lot of low-hanging branches. You can either throw a hyzer that the left camera shows up into the left side of the fairway and then approach this green that's situated between two bunkers, or you can throw down more of the right side. I think if you're going to go down the right side, the ideal shot is a cut roller that still works its way left. As you saw on the left side camera, much more open space on that side. Chew off as much distance as you can.
Thanks for filming.
Finish as far left as you can. I think that's
Thanks, Alex, for watching.
Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, dude.
Yeah,
Appreciate
a
it.
lot of trees off the tee pad. There's even some branches that are touching the ground.
2015.
Very
Show me the
difficult
15 disc.
Been playing for too long.
to get off to that, or the tee pad.
Yeah. Almost vintage. I think
Showing
that's when
off an
Dynamic
old
Disc came out.
Washington State Championship disc from 2015. The West Side Freedom, maybe Dynamic Discs Freedom, one of those. Very understable roller discs. Many people are going roller here just to get under the branches.
I don't even see where.
It looks like
Oh, it's
Carter
still going.
didn't catch a tree, so it looks like he's way up there. All you want to do is get as far as possible on this hole for the birdie.
It goes down the hill, is it, Obi?
Yeah, there's 2 bunkers that play on either side of the green, but if you chew off enough distance, this isn't a particularly long par 4. It can make that upshot pretty easy. There is a mandatory that you can see on the left there, so you cannot take the super wide turning shot.
Yeah, Colin's going for the air shot. He actually does pretty well, gets decently, but unfortunately gets his pins right behind a tree. This is going to be a tough upshot for birdie.
Yeah, he's a young player, and it's hard to say how much he's thrown rollers.
That's what I do.
We've got Caleb.
Going for the roller.
Yeah, I really think the roller's the play. Catches that tree, which is going to make it difficult, but does get left enough that should make the par pretty easy.
I'm going to take the same shot as Caleb, but hopefully miss the tree. I mean, really, that's the play. Just throwing a roller that hits the ground and just closing your eyes, and hopefully it misses any of those 3 trees that are right in the middle.
Yeah, this hole is averaging just over par at a 4.04. Trevor seems to have put a nice shot on it. I think this is one of those holes that as time goes on, players will figure it out more and more. But it's a very new hole. This course has only been open
$60 an hour.
for
Get
part
lessons
of
on
this
rollers.
year, and it's kind of tricky to figure out these lines.
Yeah, getting out in the open area on the left side is definitely a benefit. There's no trees in the way. Caleb's got tons of trees to contend with here. It's going to be a tough upshot. Probably looking to just get a par. Maybe not.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Wait.
I'm waiting, Caleb.
Oh, it did come down.
Thank you.
Wow.
He's happy, so it might be near the basket.
So
maybe.
what happened on that shot there? I could not see that at all.
I do not remember. I think
Looked like
I
a
was impressed,
gigantic
but
Sky
I
Anheuser
don't think it was great.
over the cars to maybe parked.
I don't think it was parked. Colin just putting it into circle 2. That's all he could do from where he was. Looks like Carter put it right by the basket. That was a great shot from him. I've got maybe 140 feet. Easy little putter up shot.
That's tracking bunker and goes right in the heart.
That is a hazard, unfortunately.
That's a tough
2 hazard
extra stroke.
bunkers. They're right next to the basket. That's what makes this hole hard.
Caleb going for it all here.
Fortunate to not go into the bunker hazard. Good bid on it, but we'll leave him easy putt for a par. Here I am trying to save the par. This is about 20-something feet from the first hazard. You really want to just make this one. All you're thinking about is just make it. Don't worry about the bunker behind it.
Yeah, this is a gotta have it moment for you. Straight into the opposite bunker.
Not ideal. It's not what you want to do.
That's gonna be coming back for bogey.
Double bogey.
Double bogey.
Yep.
Colin with a very nice birdie there.
Great putt from Colin.
Really a
Circle's
nice
edge or
round.
something.
Getting to 21 down, that is excellent. Shooting a hot -14 on this Romulus course.
Carter went long on his upshot. This is a great upshot. Putting for birdie. And makes it. That's a great way to finish the round. Even if that was a little to the right. Basket catches him. He's stoked.
There may be video, but there's no pictures on the scorecard. Very nice birdie for Carter. All right, Trevor's coming back here for double.
The worst sound in disc golf.
It's going to be off the
Quite
band.
a bummer.
Tap in for triple bogey.
That's not what you want. Playing with the lead card, folks. Triple bogey. It does not help at all.
Yeah, it's hard to fall off the pace and feel like you have to press. You definitely found yourself down the leaderboard here. Caleb drops all the way to 11th. Trevor drops all the way to 21st. Our leaders after this round are Colin Bryant with a negative 21, shooting 14 down. Carter Ahrens ties him at the negative 14 down, only being at 19 overall in second place. Axel Olsen also shoots 14 down to tie Carter at 19 under overall. And Dallas Garber fills out the lead card with a negative 11, putting him at negative 16 overall for the tournament.
Top four are all under 18 years old. Dallas at the oldest, maybe 17 years old. This is going to be a great round 3 to watch. We hope you guys catch us round 3. Smash that subscribe button. Obviously smash the like button. This is going to be a great finish for this Washington State Championship. It's the 49th annual championship in Washington.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Max. He's Trevor. Like and subscribe. Woo! Baller.